Hey there, it's Janalee Fowler, a local real estate agent here in Salmon, Idaho, brokered by eXp Realty, and we are mid-month November, and I just realized I have not given you my October real estate market report yet for Lemhi County. So we're gonna get right to the data. I've got all my cheat sheets here. I've also got my warm cup keeping my hands warm here because I had to turn off the heater so that you didn't have that in the background. In October, for residential family homes in Lemhi County, we had 44 active listings, 8 new listings in the month of October. As of the end of the month, we still have 5 listings that are currently in pending status, and we had 7 transactions that closed and sold within the month of October. Now, the list to sales price ratio did go down a little bit. It went down to 94%, and that is the difference between the sales price and the asking price. So a little bit of a discount there of about 6%. Now, month of inventory, we are at 6.3 months of inventory. So if we sold 7 transactions, if we had 7 homes sell each month, with 44 active listings, it would take us 6.3 months to sell all those listings. The average days on market is a little high, it's at 156. However, that is a few days lower than previous months. And the average sales price did go down just a little tad bit to $427,857. Now, on the whole, as compared to October of last year, we are right on par. Last year, the only difference is we had 2 extra listings and we had 2 extra new listings. We actually have more in the pending status, and we sold 1 more transaction than we did October of last year. And our list to sales price ratio is actually higher, with 94% this year and 92% last year. So that's kind of interesting. However, our days on the market is higher, about 25% higher than it was last year. So things are taking a longer time to sell, and our average sales price is higher as well. When comparing it to previous months of this year, of course, we are in a seasonal market, and so we are seeing things start to slow down a little bit. So we are right on par as normal for the year, but November, December, and January are going to be much lower than our October and other month sales. For our residential homes breakdown though, we do have 48% of homes priced below $500,000, 29% are between $500,000 to $800,000, and then 23% of our inventory is priced at $800,000 and above. So that looks a lot better than it did at mid-year this year, where we only had about 30% in that $500,000 and below. So that is offering a little bit more for those lower income brackets, and we actually have quite a few inventory on the market right now priced below $350,000, which we have not seen all year. All right, let's get into land. So on land, we had 42 active listings. 2 of those were new. 1 went under contract as of the end of the month, still in under contract status. 3 listings closed, and our list to sales price ratio was only 91%. So there was 9% difference between the sales price and the asking price. And we have 14 months of inventory since we only closed 3 transactions and have 42 active listings. Our average days on market for land is 162 right now, and our average sales price was $54,000. Now, that average sales price, just keep in mind, that's going to depend on what lots sold that month. So don't take too much stock in that, because we have, $1 million lots and we have $20,000 lots. But land has been moving a lot slower this year. I've looked at it throughout the whole year and compared it to last year, and we have not closed as many land transactions as we have in previous years, especially last year. It's been going a lot slower, so I'm not quite sure what the cause of that is, if people just aren't building right now due to interest rates. But when I looked at the cost of construction and everything, it's better than it was last year. And with interest rates increasing, they haven't increased as much as regular single-family home loans have increased. So that's kind of interesting. Just a little bit of a tidbit for you. So that is the market report for October here in Lemhi County. We are still seeing things Close and move, nothing has decreased as far as the amount of transactions that we're seeing close. The only thing is we have a smaller buyer pool. So we're not being, as a real estate agent, I'm not as busy going out and showing homes all the time because the buyer pool just isn't as large. And so that's why things are sitting on the market for longer, just because our buyer pool has lowered, and we're seeing a lot of price decreases as well heading into winter from the seller side because they need to sell or they're not seeing as much activity. And possibly if we just keep hanging in there and sticking it out, we might see that increase come springtime when the buyer pool increases a little bit, depending on what interest rates do. Anyways, if you're interested in buying or selling real estate here in Lemhi County, I definitely recommend that you sit down with a real estate agent and talk about your options. Heck, sit down with a couple, find the one that fits best for you. It's always great to interview several agents and find that perfect fit. If I am one on that list, I would be honored. Give me a call. My phone number and contact information is in the description just below this video. Feel free to click on that and contact me. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and holiday season, and I will see you next month right before Christmas.